With the 2023 general elections less than 2 years away, the much awaited Electoral Reform Act is yet to be passed into law, and President Muhammadu Buhari is maintaining a deafening silence on the issue. Concerns have been mounting in recent times, with an array of stakeholders expressing fear that the country may not go into the next election without the right legal framework to ensure a credible, free, and fair election. But attempts to get the presidency's reaction on the issue continue to be rebuffed as presidential aides shun prodding for insights on the matter. Special Advisor on Media and Publicity Femi Adesina did not respond to a mail seeking clarification, while Gabashew, a senior special assistant on media and publicity, directed the Guardian to seek audience with the president's liaison aides on legislative matters. Yet, Senator Babajide Omowo-Rare, President Buhari's senior special assistant on National Assembly matters, Senate did not pick calls made to him, nor did he respond to a text message on the matter. Recorded in 2016, the 8th Assembly, based on recommendations from stakeholders, including several civil society organizations, CSO, Pressure and Observers Group, set to work on the 2015 Electoral Act to push for far reaching reforms and scale down on post election controversies. Rationalizing the reforms, the then Senate President Bukola Saraki had said, "What we have done with the bill is to raise the level of transparency, credibility, and acceptability of our electoral process. We made sure that if the law is assented to and honestly applied by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and all those concerned, it will give us an election that will be better than what we've had in 2015." The Electoral Amendment Bill 2018, passed by the National Assembly, sought deeper reforms, key among which is electronic voting and transmission of results, meaning that the entire registration, accreditation, vote counting, collation, and announcement chain will be achieved electronically. Parts of the reforms include the introduction of electronic voting and the use of technology in elections, factoring in youth and persons with disabilities in political party structures and elections, regulating election expenses, and increasing the penalties for electoral offenders and consequential constitutional amendments. Others are diaspora voting, increasing the participation of women, enshrining the smart card reader in the legal framework, and creating an electoral offences commission and tribunal. But President Buhari, however, declined assent to the bill, citing a number of reasons. He expressed concern that passing a new electoral bill at a time the nation had gone far into the electoral process for the 2019 general elections, which commenced under the 2015 Electoral Act, could create uncertainties about the applicable legislation to govern the process. The 2023 elections are now months away, with the desired amendment to the Act still in abeyance. Last Thursday, the Senate said the amendment of the Electoral Act would be concluded before the end of the current legislative session in June 2021, but warned that rushing the Amendment Act could push the country into a repeat of similar experience that compelled President Buhari to withhold assent in 2018. Senate President Ahmed Lawan announced that passage of the act is one of the issues that will be concluded as soon as the Senate returns from the Salah break on May 18, 2021, to enable Mr. President have the time to study it before assent. Reacting to inquiries about the delay in concluding work on the new act, the Senate Committee on INEC told The Guardian that the National Assembly is being careful not to rush the passage of the bill in such a manner that could attract so much lapses capable of compelling the president to withhold his assent. Chairman of the committee, Senator Kabiru Gaya, said, "We are trying to make sure that we don't have a repeat of the 2019 case where the Electoral Act B passed by the National Assembly was not signed." The lawmaker, whose committee is currently processing the Electoral Act Amendment Bill, added, "The Senate is making sure that we carry the government along because in all our deliberations, we have a representative of the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation. Sometimes he comes by himself. When he cannot come, he sends judicial officers to attend our meetings. Even during retreats, we meet with the Attorney General's office, even during technical meetings." The Attorney General is the ear of the President when you are making laws. He advises the President on laws. That is the reason we refer to our laws to the Attorney General's office for comments. So, if they are part of us and we had all these collaborations with them and come to conclusion on how it is supposed to be, I'm sure that the President will concur to the bill. These are the ways through which we are trying to prevent the issue of the president rejecting the bill, and I hope and believe that it will be only sent back to the Senate after the president had signed the document, he stressed. Gaia noted that another method adopted to ensure a quick passage of the Electoral Act Amendment Bill was through the joint effort of the two chambers of the National Assembly. He stated, both the House and Senate are working on paper and document. We don't have to do our public hearing in one day and the House on another day. We have all agreed on that. It involves the leadership of both chambers. They are cooperating with us and working as a team, working on the bill. Even during the public hearing, the members and the chair were all at the meeting, so the process is being followed duly. We are not dragging or delaying it. National chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Prince Uche Secondus, reacting to the delay in passing the Electoral Act Amendment Bill, declared that Nigerians expected the National Assembly to push through the reform in such a way that the final outcome will ensure a transparent, free, and fair election in 2023. Secondus explained that the electoral reform is not only key to transparent elections but will restore confidence to the ordinary voter, he said. If the National Assembly will act quickly as possible, table that reform of the electoral laws and pass it for the president to sign into law, even the international community and our international partners will have more confidence in our electoral system, and that can check all malpractices and everything evil associated with our elections, especially transmission of results. According to Secondus, transmission of election results should be done electronically so that we can cut off the gathering of people from the ward levels, local government, the states, and to the center in Abuja. We believe in one man, one vote. All votes should count as a party. We're ready to conduct ourselves by the rules, he added. Dr. John Uwombode, a lawyer and former Enugu State Chairman of the Inter-Party Advisory Council (IPAC), however, averred that the National Assembly should be blamed for the failed amendment as it ought to have been more thorough in its work. The reasons adduced by the President for withholding assent were strong and valid. If not so, the National Assembly will have exercised the option to override the President's veto. However, the National Assembly can minimize the high turnout of unassented bills by seeking the comment of the President's office after the second reading of any bill. The President will, at the stage, express any reservations he might have concerning the bill or any provisions therein. The National Assembly will then have the opportunity to reflect on the comments and, where they consider the comment reasonable, make relevant adjustments. This way, the President will, at the transmission of the bill for his accent, not hesitate to assent to it, Uwombodo explained. Concerns are being raised right now that President Muhammadu Buhari is silent over the new electoral framework. Most probably, maybe it's the current situation that has put him in that state. But we know even before the insecurity rose to this level, Buhari has given reasons why he's not ready to sign that bill. 2023 is drawing near, and the concerns are becoming very, very high. PDP expressed their own concern as well as the opposition party. But guys, the immediate thing we're facing right now is this insecurity and the talks for division. The country is falling apart. We don't know if 2023 is going to hold. But guys, let's hear your own take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.